Today, we're going to dig into an idea that challenges what many of us think about leadership development. We're always told that mindfulness brings calm, right? But what if calm isn't the final goal? We're going to explore an upgrade called HappyMindfulness, which is all about turning that quiet awareness into powerful, intentional action. So let me just ask you this straight up, especially if you're in a leadership role. You've probably worked on managing your stress, on being more present. You've maybe even found that little island of calm in the middle of all the chaos. But is that it? Is just being calm really enough to hit true peak performance? And look, there's no question mindfulness is a huge part of the executive toolkit these days. I mean, in a world of nonstop demands and high-stakes decisions, it's an absolutely essential way to dial down the stress and sharpen your focus. We all get that. It's pretty much the accepted baseline. But here's the twist. The core argument we're looking at today is that traditional mindfulness, for all its amazing benefits, often stops at just calm, neutral observation. It's a fantastic tool for survival, for weathering the storm. But the big question is, what if you could do more than just survive? What if you could actually thrive in that storm? This is exactly where the next evolution of this practice comes into play. So let's dive into this proposed solution, a concept called HappyMindfulness Plus. So what is it exactly? Well, HappyMindfulness takes classic mindfulness and fuses it with a system called the Meta-Mind Alignment Framework. The whole idea is to shift from just passively noticing your thoughts and feelings to actively using that awareness to build a more positive, more productive mindset on purpose. And this isn't just some vague idea pulled out of thin air. It's got clear origins. It was developed by mindful leadership coach Rama Tedapalli, who built it on the Meta-Mind Alignment Framework, which itself was founded by leadership expert Avinash Ananda. So it has a solid foundation. Now, to really wrap your head around the difference, the source material gives us this really powerful analogy. It's all about making the shift from an anchor to a rudder. This slide just lays it out so clearly. Imagine your life and your career is a river. Okay, so traditional mindfulness is like dropping an anchor. It gives you stability, for sure. It helps you hold your ground and just survive the current. But HappyMindfulness Plus, that adds sails and a rudder to your boat. You're still aware of the river, but now you're actively steering. You're consciously navigating toward where you want to go. You're not just surviving anymore, you're thriving. So that's a great analogy, but what does this really mean for leaders in the real world? This is where we get into the actual performance upgrade, the real-world results. I mean, what is that shift from being anchored down to actively steering the ship? What does that actually look and feel like for an executive day-to-day? Well, according to the creator, the leaders who've adopted this framework are reporting some pretty genuine, pretty powerful shifts. We're talking about a higher baseline of happiness, not just those fleeting good moments. They're talking about stronger, more clear-headed decision-making. And this one is huge for leaders, a contagious positive energy that doesn't just impact them, but it actually spreads to their teams and even to their families. And this quote from the creator, Rama Tadapalli, it just perfectly captures the big picture vision here. It's not just about you getting better. The whole idea is to create a ripple effect, to make happiness go viral, starting with one leader at a time. So this all leads us to the ultimate upgrade, the real core takeaway from this whole concept. And it's a big one. It's about making happiness a skill. The most crucial point is to completely reframe how we even think about happiness. The argument here is that it is not just some random, fleeting emotion that you hope to stumble upon. It's not some external event that just happens to you if you're lucky. No, the idea is that happiness is a skill. It's something that can be learned, practiced, and intentionally cultivated. And for a leader, mastering this skill isn't just about feeling good. It's directly linked to achieving sustainable joy and, you guessed it, peak performance. And that really leaves us with a final question to chew on. Are you ready to stop treating happiness like a random accident and start treating it like a core leadership skill you can build? It's a fascinating thought that could completely change the purpose of mindfulness in the world of high-stakes